If it was up to us men, we would be extinct.
Yeah,
okay,
so-
let's just put that frankly. We would be extinct, okay?
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Welcome back to the channel, y'all. My name is Matt,
I'm Ann,
and we have a story.
and it's a good one.
So, we are so sorry that it's been a couple weeks since we posted a video for y'all, but thank y'all so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, we are going to be continuing our story. Plus, stay tuned because there is a big announcement somewhere in the video. So for those who like to click off very quickly, you have to stay and watch or mindlessly scroll through the video to try to figure out where it is. So stay tuned, y'all.
And make sure you subscribe and hit that like button.
So here we go, back to our story. It is day 2 of our first argument while we were recording. We were arguing more of a debate. It was a really very serious debate. It was our first disagreement, I would say, not necessarily an argument, just a disagreement.
Yeah.
And my wife was of the opinion we should not wait to have children and not use protection or anything like that. And if it's God's will that we get pregnant on the night of our honeymoon, that's the Lord's will.
Yeah.
And then my argument was that, okay, I understand your viewpoint, but if you're fine with doing family planning after the fact, then why are you against family planning at the beginning? And both of our parents have raised us and have told us that is between you and your wife or your spouse and the Lord.
It says children are a blessing for the Lord, but it doesn't say you need to have a child this and this time.
Every time your wife can conceive a baby, you have to do that. And if you're not doing that, you're sinning.
Yeah.
And there's certain religions that do teach that, and that's okay. That was our disagreement. Second day rolled round, and I didn't respond to her text messages in the morning.
No.
I was busy, and also I was busy, but also just I wasn't in a good frame of mind. And
you really scared me that night because you didn't look you looked physically ill.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose her. So it's that type of thing, and I'm like, I gotta talk to her dad. So I was getting, it actually just comes to me, I was getting a 40-foot long gooseneck flatbed trailer to haul materials for this house to get built. So while I'm hooking up at the rental place, getting this 40-foot long gooseneck trailer, backing it up, I'm calling her dad. And I'm like, he doesn't even know what I'm doing right now while I'm talking to him. He was just like, son, I'm super impressed with how you handled yourself last night. He's like, you probably don't know how much it meant to me, because he's like, I was able to observe how you handled a really stressful type of interaction between you two. And he's like, it was awesome to see that you didn't get really nasty and you kept your cool and you were very respectful to my daughter, And he's like, my daughter really likes you and you'll be able to work it out with her, We did.
Somewhat, kind of.
Somewhat. It was kind of like...
At the end of we called back that that night, I said I was sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And pretty much I said I was going to do what he wanted once, but in myself, I think I was like, I'm going to try to do what he wants.
Yeah. You were like, I'm going to submit to you. And you were like, I don't really believe like that.
I didn't.
But, I'm just going to have faith that, you have the best intentions in mind for me. In that decision, in that moment, I didn't know, because my thing is that I wanted to have some time after being married to kind of have a calm down, a resting period, I didn't know how long that was. I just told Anne, I'm like, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. I told her too. I said, honey, I was like, it might be a month. I'm like, or it might be a week. I don't know. I just wanted to, I'm trying to protect her.
Yeah, you just wanted me to be open to the fact that I am not really me myself. Like, I think it's wise for us to wait. Like, who knows how long that time's gonna be? But I just think, it's wise for us to wait.
But with all that said, it was the biggest blessing ever to wait and to have a little bit of a rest period of time to be able to settle down and get our bearings as much as possible with life. And it finally happened.
Yeah, so as you can see, probably now the camera.
Hence why the camera's pushed more back.
Yeah, there's definitely a bump there.
There's something there.
We did not wait a year or even 6 months.
No.
It was not 6 months.
No, it was more like 3 months.
We met halfway.
Yeah, we met halfway.
We compromised. I remember you asking me a lot, like, are you happy? Like, why aren't you happy? And stuff.
Yes.
And it was really like hard for me because I wanted a baby, like, isn't that what marriage is all about? You're supposed to get married, wait to get married so you can have kids, stuff like that. But it really was the biggest blessing that we waited.
Yeah, because you didn't know how bad the first trimester was going to be.
No, I didn't.
Like, it's rough.
It was rough.
It was rough.
I'm so glad that we waited when we did and we had her when we did.
Yeah,
and we're going to have her when we
every
are.
Couple's different. Like, your mom and dad decided, hey, let it rip, tater chip. Whenever we have one, we have one. And they got pregnant on their honeymoon. Praise the Lord. Awesome. It just depends. I'm not shunning anybody out there.
And your mom and dad waited.
They waited 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't care what anybody else does. It's just between you and your wife. And it's really important, especially if you're somebody that's getting into a relationship with somebody, to ask these questions and know.
Talk it out first.
Because that can be a really big thing to a girl.
Yeah.
Especially when she's from a background where it's like she's really going to want to have a baby.
Yeah.
And when her sister or sister-in-law has had a baby right away into their marriage, she has these expectations of, I'm going to have a baby right away. And then when you got to be like, you have to either be like, absolutely, or hey, this is what I'm feeling right now. Circumstances are different with everybody.
And even if you're a girl and you don't agree with your guy, like I know like a lot of couples online, it's usually the man who wants to wait, and it's very hard because our instinct, God created us as women to be mothers and to be wives. So this is what we were created to do. And when we're not allowed to do that.
If it was up to us men, we would be extinct.
Yeah,
okay, let's just put that frankly. We would be extinct, okay? Because it's like, nah, I'm not doing that.
So you just gotta kind of understand his mindset, where he's come from. Like, he needs a break too. He's gonna, be providing for a family the rest of his life.
Because that's for me. That was what was going through my head. It's like when I do,
we're never gonna get this time back.
When I do say, let's go, like give it the green light. This is it. Like I'm entering out of this awesome, incredible phase, which is this pre-marriage, this early marriage phase, which is awesome, into another incredible phase, which I don't think enough young couples say that enough, into another incredible phase of the pregnancy phase and then having little kids, because it is an absolutely incredible time as well.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people on the internet kind of like have put this bad taste in your mouth about like when you have kids, it's just this like, they drag you down. Look, my parents, we've been able to like travel outside of the United States and all types of stuff like that with a whole passenger van full of kids. Okay. You can do it. It's not impossible. And it's just an exciting time to be alive. And I've heard from a lot of, and I can't speak with a lot of knowledge. I'm just an older sibling. And I've personally witnessed my mother give birth to 3 of my younger siblings. I got to watch them grow up and how she was able to nurture them. So that was really cool, being able to see that process. So that kind of helps me too with being married. It's like, okay, this is kind of what it was like during the birth too. Mm-hmm. So like even now, like going into it, it's going to be, of course, totally different because you're nothing like my mother. And it's like, okay, it's going to be, there's certain aspects that are going to be how it's going to be. It all is incredible.
Yeah, and it's all, you got to put everything in perspective. And
Yep.
like, I didn't see it back then that time of waiting would be such a big blessing,
Yeah.
but it was. And like the first trimester, like Matt said, it was pretty like rough, like usually it is. But now it's just like I'm in my third trimester, getting towards the end stretch, but it's just been like smooth sailing. Pretty
Yeah.
much like that. So that's also been a blessing. But I've also told him, like, I'm glad that we decided to have our baby when we decided,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, I don't know, just worked everything out. It
was
worked
perfect.
Worked for the good.
When both of you, husband and wife, can come together and be like, hey, look, we both need to be in the same mindset. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go. We're ready for parenthood. We're ready to go, And also, there will never, also for any people out there too, like my dad said, there will never be a time in your life that you're actually fully ready for
Yeah.
it too.
You just gotta jump in.
You will never be fully ready for children. So just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. If you're waiting, just do it, because you're not getting any younger, and it ain't going to get any easier the older you get, The Lord's timing is perfect.
Yeah.
And it's been a blessing, and we've learned a lot, and we've grown a lot closer since you've been pregnant.
Yeah, because we had like, so the baby's gonna be born in a couple months, so we'll be almost 1 year married.
Yes.
So it's like almost we've had 1 year to like,
which is
get
incredible.
to know each
Yeah,
other.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I guess in this video, we can kind of answer a couple questions because we've never really told everybody how long how long our relationship was.
Yeah.
Our relationship was from meeting each other and like even knowing about each other
To like, so first,
Yeah,
so
you know the dates more than
our
I do.
anniversary of our first talking together over the phone is August 20th. So it's coming up for a year of actually really knowing each other.
Yeah.
Which it seems
knowing
like
that we
known
exist on the planet.
knowing that each other exists on the planet. Because I knew you, but you didn't know me.
Well, that's true.
From then till we got married was it was a little past 3 months. So, yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we got
3 months, y'all.
Then we got pregnant. 3 months.
3 months
well,
later.
about like 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5
Whatever.
months later. So yeah.
So that also, now since y'all know that too, it's like, oh wow, y'all only knew each other for 3 months. So that was the other thing too. I'm like, I only know this girl for 3 months. I absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that the Lord wants me to marry this girl. But I still only known her for 3 months,
There's
So I'm
still
like,
that factor.
I need a little bit more time, okay, just to wrap my head around
We did
being
need
married.
the time to catch her breath and everything
Yeah.
like that. And during that time, I also broke my wrist. That was when I was.
It was the new year.
Yeah.
It was the first day of the new year. And
That's right. It
yeah.
was. Yeah, you remember that.
Yep.
That was right before I didn't find out. So, also, funny thing is, Matt is
Yeah.
born in March, so his birthday present was finding out that I was pregnant.
Really, really exciting. Let me
Yes.
see. I'm 20.
Yep.
And you're 19.
Yeah.
When we were married, I was 19.
And I was 18.
Which was sweet because now I got that title that I got married in my teens. So that was awesome. And let's see.
Now you steal the title that I'm like your teen wife.
Yeah, I have a teenage wife. So super cool. And let's see.
And significant dates are like around the 20th with us
Yeah.
for some reason because we got married in November.
Yeah, we got married
25th, right? Yeah, 25th.
24th.
No, 25th. We got married in the 24th year. Last year. So.
Oh, yeah.
We always mix it up. I know we haven't even been married a year, but it's like, I don't know, it already feels like we've been
24th or
married.
25th?
No, it's the 25th, honey.
Oh, okay.
And we first started talking August 20th. So.
I don't know. And then was it June 20th when I wrote?
Yep.
Yeah,
it was
on
June.
that. It was June 20th when I wrote on a piece of paper that I wanted to be married by spring of 2025.
And
Crazy.
Guess what? We're having a baby.
Yeah.
That's when we got pregnant. So.
Yep.
Spring of 2025.
Super cool. But hopefully that answers some of y'all's questions. I know a couple of y'all have kind of hinted at the fact that y'all knew that Anne was pregnant. That's why we kept the camera kind of so close and trying to not show off her belly. Because
But I've been pregnant this whole time, so if you didn't guess that, that means I'm doing good.
Yes, she has been pregnant. You were like a month or so when we started. No, you were.
No, I was in my second trimester.
Yeah, when we started the channel.
Yeah, because it probably wouldn't have been so good if I was in my first trimester. Because
we thought about it when you were in your first trimester.
Yeah, we did.
But it was just not the time to do it.
Yeah.
But
timing, y'all, is everything.
Timing is everything.
And we can't predict everything or when everything's gonna happen. It's like, oh, it's so perfect. We're gonna have a full baby. Like, that's like the perfect time down here.
But it's crazy. Everybody we know is having a baby in the fall of this year.
Fall or winter.
I mean, everybody. So something was in the air. So, and our baby is a little baby girl too. Which
is kind of a surprise. We kind of thought it was gonna be a boy because Matt has, how many brothers do you have? 5?
5 brothers.
5 brothers and only
1 sister.
1 sister.
Yeah.
No, that makes 7 of you. You have 4 brothers.
Sorry. Yeah.
You have 4 brothers and 1 sister. So, 4 brothers.
Yeah, 4 brothers.
4
including
brothers.
me.
And in my family, we always have a girl first. So it was kind of toss up. Are we gonna have a girl or are we gonna have a boy?
So when we had our gender reveal, it was pretty fun.
It was pretty really surprising. Fun. So
and we had both mothers did not know, even though they really wanted to know really bad, but we're like, no, because it's gonna be a surprise. And it was so much fun. We had those poppy things.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
Shot out pink powder and pink hearts and gold hearts.
It was so much fun.
Yes.
It was so much fun.
So she's due October 24th. So if y'all want to just pray that the rest of pregnancy will go smoothly and that she'll be born safely, hopefully before then, but if not, I don't know, Lord's timing. And
if any of y'all want to make predictions, baby predictions down in the comments down below.
That would be awesome.
That would be fun.
What color eyes she's going to have.
Color hair.
How much she's going to. How long she's going to be.
When she's going to be born.
So, we'll see.
And also for anybody out there, which I know we'll probably have some people ask us, we do have a baby registry set up for anyone out there that feels led to get something for her, but that'll be down in the description down below. And I just wanted to answer that question because we'll probably we have quite a few people that follow us on our channel and they've been old time subscribers, and just wanted to make that available for y'all. That's plenty enough information for today's video. Our conversation ended really well after that.
In the end.
And it moves
pretty much quickly.
It moves right into, because that was
before we were engaged.
So the next video will be me proposing to you.
Yeah, and wedding planning and all that fun stuff in a short amount of time. So it's going to be
very short.
Super packed, like these videos. Super packed.
Super packed.
And then I'll move into the wedding. And if you just stay posted, we could do all things baby. She'll probably be here real soon. So questions, new mom stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be
couple
super exciting.
Stuff, new parenting. Lots to talk about.
Figuring it all out.
Yep.
But we just wanted to let y'all know and stop keeping it a secret because it's getting harder and harder to keep it a secret.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah, it kind of is. So it's like you can only wear so baggy of clothes before the baby bump keeps popping out. So anyway, y'all, we love y'all so much. Thank y'all for stopping by once again. Please subscribe to the channel if you like our content. And we love making it for y'all, and hopefully it brightens y'all's day. We love to make content that will be able to encourage the oldyweds, the newlyweds, and especially the single people out there, because not that long ago, about a year ago, me and Ann were single, and we feel the pain, and you just have to trust in the Lord, keep writing down your goals, telling the Lord what your goals are for your life, and
God works everything out.
And God works everything out for good. So we love y'all and hope that y'all have a blessed rest of your week.
Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.